Refill my drink.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
All right. Into my camera.
I'm about to go live. Y'all need to be quiet.
All right. You want to bring us in?
Yeah,
I know we're
sure.
not on camera.
I mean, we live, but yeah, but it's all go. What's the deal, y'all? It's Polly Polly. It's your girl Bella and your boy AJ. We
Yo.
just chilling, Sunday night, little late night stuff. We just wanted y'all to know we ain't forgot about you, just, life, be lifing. But we here, we gonna talk about the regs, about the week. Kind of want to talk about some car stuff because, we've been having some car stuff going on. Go ahead and drop in the comments what you driving right now, what you trying to drive. And let's get it popping.
Ooh. Okay. Um. Since we're going there, we're talking about the cars. So what's the dopest car you've ever owned?
Ooh, that's hard to say. Cause stuff be dope when you first get it, and then you be like, then it'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, like I'm over it. I just feel
You
like,
know what? I
go
get
ahead.
over cars quick. I'm gonna say I get over cars
Me
quick
too.
too. Man, I had a bike for like a couple months. I don't even think I had enough to like. I didn't even have like 1,000 miles on it yet, and I was like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
over this bike.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like that, man. Because it's kind of like you just want to drive it so you can say you had it and then go on to the next. Because, life is short. So it's like, let's see. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it going. Because low key, when I got this Audi Q3, like, I wanted a Q7. But when by the time I made it to Cali full, they had sold it like the Sunday before, and I made it there Monday. So like I had to just, you feel me? So it was like an option. So I just was like, fuck it, let me just get. So that's kind of what happened. But low key, like I mean, I love the way it drives. Like it's cool. Probably want a newer version, but it's just it seems like after I got it, it seemed like everybody I knew got one. You know what I mean? Like whether it was the same year, a year before, a year after, then it's like it kind of like loses its, like it's value to me because then I'm like, yeah, I don't want the same shit that everybody else is driving. You know what I mean? Like that's not,
You say you got a Q3?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Um, I mean, I don't know what you had before that. Like, what did you have before that?
A BMW truck.
The
Um,
X3, X5.
yeah, it was. I think it was X5. Like literally, I had it. I didn't even have it that long for, and then that shit, like the engine went out, and I was just like, "Fuck." My dad was like, "So are you gonna pay to get the engine done, or are you just gonna get something else?" I'm like, "Fuck it, let me just,
Yeah.
like let me just get something else."
Okay, so you had the X5. Man, you out there. Yeah, well, okay. It's because you went from the not the big boy truck, but the entry, the good size truck to like the
Mhm.
small truck.
Mhm.
So that's probably where you like, man, everybody's getting this now. It's like, yeah, because that's the small truck.
But
And
honestly,
you
when
went,
I first got it, like nobody had it. Swear to God. But then it seemed like as soon as I got it, like you feel me,
everybody
everybody
had
had it.
it.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was crazy. On God, I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
nah. Like it's not even exclusive no more. You know what I mean? Like, like fuck all that shit. Like I'm gonna get
Like
something else.
everybody's got one. I'm good.
Yeah. Like it's not even special no more. Like nah, I'm cool.
Oh man, I mean, I don't know. I drive an Audi TT. Well, I mean, we the Audi club, so
Mm-hmm.
I drive an Audi TTS for those who are in the cars and who are watching. Not the. We don't do the convertibles. I don't do that, man. I'm a man. Right?
You stupid. I mean, I got the little BMW put up. I ain't even finished paying my uncle off for that bitch. He always tells me, it's here whenever you want it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I'm just waiting, to like, because I'm gonna pull it out and then probably hop in something else. You know me, well, like, it gotta be it's just gonna be like, damn, she busted out and then I'm gonna get something else too, though.
Yeah,
Like, but the transition gotta be smooth. It gotta be cool.
man. Now you got the six. I think I'm. Mm, all right, I see you, fool. I see you on that one because I'm a little jealous. Uh, I might just keep the Audi afterwards
But
because
see, that my plan was to keep the Audi for my son for Ashton because he wanted it. You know, he's 11. I was just like, I'll just park it. You know what I mean? Keep it and then just do something else. But now I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to do something else for that fool because I don't know. I'm just
man,
over the check. Like you know how like when too much shit is happening, something you be like,
yeah,
like
like it's time to let that go.
yeah, because like I'm cool. Like I don't even want to look at this bitch no more. Like.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm straight. Like I just it's too many bad memories. It's too many yeah.
Chest, chest.
Like
Because I
every time
feel
I
the
look
same
at it,
way.
I'd be like, oh my god, no. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like hell no.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Because yeah, this the only car I was like, I'll buy it again if I get the chance.
On
Go back,
God. On God. That's why I said
go
I was
back,
gonna buy
bought
a
it.
newer one. My little cousin has a newer one. It's sick. I've seen it, but it's just like I don't know though. Like I'm like, do I want to do that again? Like I don't really like. I've never been one to be like, oh, let me just get the same shit and just get a newer one. Like that's just never been my thing. I just go, let me try something else, you know? Because you never know. You feel me? But like my homegirl, she got the little Bronco truck. That shit hard. No cap. I didn't see like the new Jeeps. Them look hard, low key. Like you know what I mean? It's like some other shit that's not foreign that looks kind of like it looks sick, but I'm just like I just can't see myself. I don't know. I don't know. You know what they say about Fords, fool? They'll be like, the engines are
Found on the
trash.
road
The
dead.
body is cool, but the engine is trash. Yeah, no, I don't know. Then the homie, he had a Tesla, him and his wife, but then the battery went out full. They couldn't even close the doors to get it on the tow truck to get it towed because you know everything is. Oh man, like I was just like, that's too much. That's too much extra shit that I just don't feel like I got the patience to deal with. For like you know me, dog, I'm gonna be irritated. Like hell no, like
But I mean, it's like super high tech. I wouldn't even say super high tech, but you got to use the app all the time, like just to do basic shit. Like, oh,
but
oh,
imagine
your
for your
windows
battery
down.
die, dog. You can't even close the door, so the tow truck won't even take it to go get it. Like what? Like you can't even like because you can't close the door. Like yeah, no, I can't even take it because you know the door's not open. Like fuck. Like what do you do? Like that's too much. Like that's too much. That's too like shit that should have took like 10 minutes. Dog is gonna
But
take
that's
6 hours because you know what I mean. It was some stupid ass shit.
that's like a rare occurrence. So, like, how many people you know like that shit happens?
I don't know, but he's like a car guy. Like he's YouTube everything cars. So when he said that shit, I was just like, yeah, dog, because my patience is literally like zero. Like I would have left that shit there and been like, nigga, I'm finna take a lift. I'm about to be at
Y'all
the
could
house. I'm
go
finna
pick
go
that
rent
up,
some.
right? Y'all go pick that up.
I'm finna go rent some other shit because like I don't even got time. Like y'all figure that shit out. AAA, you got that shit? All right, for sure. I'm out.
Hey,
Like
you should handle that.
you should really handle that. Like this nigga, nah. You already know my patience, nigga. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm gone. Well, like you can go. I just sold the whole car. Like I got in an accident with. I remember I had what was it? That Mitsubishi Mirage. Remember I had all the beat and all that shit, rims, all that shit, raced out full. Somebody smacked the back of my shit full. I was like, I told the homie, you can have this shit, nigga, 2,500. He was like, what? Nigga, yeah, like it'd be like that fast. I'd be over it. Like, nah, here, go on, take that shit.
Shit, hell no.
2,500, nigga, you can have that. He thought I was playing, nigga. Go on, take it.
Go.
Like I'm straight.
Oh man. Now I think about like the dopest car I ever owned. Damn man. There's only one that kind of stand out. But that shit, driving that shit was like having a bad. It was like being in a bad relationship, bro. That shit, real shit. That shit was like every time I drive, like, what's that sound?
Yeah,
What's that
always
sound?
something and shit. Like, damn, what the fuck?
What is that? What is that? What is that? And I'm driving this shit like I'm paranoid and
Like waiting for that shit to fall apart and shit. Like, like you just know something's gonna happen.
bro. Oh, I don't know if I said it, but for those out there watching, this is my BMW M5. That
Yeah,
shit,
I remember. Yeah, I feel
that shit,
it.
that shit had a V10 engine, bro. Like that shit was the wildest shit I've ever owned and like driven and just historic. Like the historic value behind it was like It was everything.
Man, I had a BMW with my ex-husband full. I'll never forget. We were driving into church one day full, and the motherfucking cruise control came out, dog, and I could not turn it off. Like, and we were going like 100 and something, like down the fucking thing. We had to get off the freeway on the 91 off Atlantic. And I'm like, dog, this shit is not stopping. And I'm like looking like, man, everybody got to get off like in front of me. And I'm like trying to think real fast. We got off the fucking freeway on Atlantic. And I like hurried up and made that right turn. And right there was like a Carl's Jr. parking lot, nigga. I hurried up and turned in there, nigga. Fucking pulled up the emergency brake and took the key out, like to stop that shit. But I was just like, fool, like I almost died. Like, you feel me? Like if I would have been smart and calm and like been able to think fast, fool, that shit would have been over with, rap cheat. Like it was a dope car, but nigga, that shit was scary as fuck. I was like, yeah, nah.
I gotta just say the words BMW. I'm like, no, thank you, no.
Man.
Again, that's why I'm getting a Tesla, man. Because
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I had to get it, man. It's so easy. It's like it's so like you don't have to pay for oil changes. You don't have to pay for like well, you might have to pay for transmission, but you have to pay for like belts, hoses, you know, just moving parts all the time. Like,
but it's like other things that you would have to worry about that you normally wouldn't have to worry about, though, right? Because of.
Okay, I will say this: like, when you do have a problem, it'll probably be a problem where you have to pay real big. But I will say, like, you sink like 5, 10, 10,000 into it.
Woo!
It's gonna take you at least another 200,000 miles to kill it. Like if you sink like shit, you can sink like $5,000 a year into a car, into a gas powered car, and still be like that should only get you another year, basically. Because
hold on, I'm trying to make this shit.
Are you trying to put a banner up?
No, I had to make that shit public on Facebook.
Ah, got it.
That I was trying to make it public on Facebook. You don't have to actually like change that shit on the fucking thing. Like,
oh, you gotta change it on Facebook.
Yeah, like I don't know, it don't work like when it don't let you change it like through the thing through StreamYard. You have to actually go on Facebook and change the way that it's weird.
Man, crazy.
Man, but yeah, man, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know.
I know I'm getting. My mind is made up on that one.
This nigga, he did say, I mean, I don't know, fool. I don't know. I don't really know nobody who has a Tesla though, besides the homie, and everybody who his story was so terrible. I was just like, yeah.
Nah, I got a homeboy. Like the people that I trust with cars the most got Teslas.
See, like I know people who got electric cars, but they're not Teslas. And then like the people that I know like are real car people. Well, the homie the homie Kivano, he got a Tesla. He told me he has a Tesla because I had made a post. Remember, I said why everybody got a Tesla and drive slow. Remember, and he was like, I don't drive my shit slow, but I'm like, nigga, you don't drive nothing slow. He got cars, like. He my cousin's cousin, and they all car people, always been car people. So, like, certain people, like, I listen to. But when I said I wanted my driver, he told me not to do it. He already had two. Just like my uncle told me, don't get arranged. My best friend, don't get a Porsche. I'm like, damn, like, y'all just, like, like, killing all the...
Dog, I told you don't get a Porsche, because I was about to do
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but it's... Really? But it's like, everybody said that shit full, so I'm like, really? I'm like, damn, I'm running out of options at this point. Man, I'm gonna just have to try some shit and just like hope that It's cool.
You're seeing that just trying to build your own shit now.
I mean, I love like. I mean, what I want for I can't even have because I got kids. I want an Elcon iRock, like some like old school, like but I can't even do it with the kids full. So I'm like,
Yeah, I'm weak. I am
but you
weak.
already know, like, please, man, that should be go hard. Maybe like a Tahoe, you make it big, like real big up, but still, that's still a little too, like like some shit. But everything I want, like, it's not even gonna be.
Yeah, you want hood cars.
Like shit that I always wanted, nigga, the old Camaro with the T-tops, like, nigga, nigga, the shit that you just sit in the driveway.
Oh man, yeah, I'm dead. I'm weak.
Because we didn't have everything else, fool, or somebody we know had it. So it's like, we live through each other. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get that. You already had it.
But I know like hella people with Teslas, and it still don't bother me because I'm just like I'm gonna make it. You know me, like I'm a customized king, man. I make every shit mine. Like,
that's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? To be perfect, like I done had all the cool shit. I pulled up on bikes, pulled up in like the big boy shit, the M5. Like I told you, I pulled it. I still got right now. Like mine ain't a big boy toy, but once you like, if you know the difference, you'll be like, I got because I got TTS. I don't have the TT.
Right.
Like,
Of course.
so I'm just like. I'm trying to scale it back now. Now it's like, all right, let me get it. Because I already pulled up in the cool shit.
I just feel like my thing is I want to pull up and they will be like, "Is this your nigga car?" And I know I did my job. As soon as they say, "This like," nah, nigga, this is my shit. The fuck you mean? Like, then I know I did some shit. Because then they be like, "Really? Yes, really. Like, what the fuck? That should be crazy as fuck." Then I know. Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to pull up in the most regular, basic shit. Like I'm not trying. I'm trying to just fit in now. Like I'm not trying to stand out anywhere. Cause like, and it's crazy. Like right now, like with this card, it's weird. Like I thought I would blend in, but I've been like standing out. Which is like, it's weird. That's the weirdest thing ever. Like where you're at now, you like currently you stand out for driving something that's in my book like super basic.
Right. No, for real. I get that. But that's just because we like already been doing this trip for a long time, fool.
That's the part that people don't get is like that we've been doing this since we was like 18, 19.
Yeah, like when people was like, "What's your first car?" I'm like, the same Nissan Maxima they stole in Menace to Society, fool.
The Sentra.
Nah, it was a Maxima. Remember they stole it? They stole it off on Menace to Society. They stole that shit, and then he went and put the rims on it and shit.
Yeah.
And Kane went and put the rims on it and shit, nigga. Like that was my first car, fool. I put the beat in it.
Round one.
Exactly. I put the beat in it, nigga. Had the tent, like all that shit, fool. And I remember, nigga, my first boyfriend, like my first real boyfriend, nigga, got that shit fucking took, nigga, in Pomona. Nigga, had no L's, nigga. The police called me and shit. I was at school, adult school, and they like, "Oh, your car." I'm like, "Wait, hold on, nigga." I hurried up, man, over there to get my beat out the truck and shit. They were like, "What are you doing? Taking my stuff out?" Like, y'all know I never finna take my shit, fool. Like, oh no, I'll never see this shit again.
Oh,
fucking
man.
Speaker gonna be gone, nigga. Music gonna be gone. Amp, everything gonna be gone. Fucking with y'all. I'm gonna get my shit back. And y'all gonna be talking about what? Yeah, nah, not me. You're not gonna get me. Y'all can keep the motherfucking car, but I need all of that.
Nah, man. My first car was trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Was it?
I had a Mazda MPV.
Damn.
It was green.
Nigga, you had a whip though, because niggas didn't even have whips. Niggas was taking the bus and like.
I took the bus until I was like stack my bread, whip and pieced up for a whip.
Period.
Like Like that was it, man. That was like my first goal. Once I had that, bro, like I was like, I'm not looking back.
Yeah, nigga, because once you get a whip, you're like, yeah, I'm not taking the bus for like that's out. Like you be like, I'm cool. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Like I mean, I took the bus when I needed to, and
Yeah,
I'm not
but
above
you
that.
definitely that's not definitely you're not gonna be like, I'm meet you on the bus. Like you're not gonna just be like, yeah, no.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie and act like I'm above taking the bus. Like,
But you gotta
hey,
think where
bus,
I live, fool. So where I live, the bus didn't even come
yeah, hey,
like that way after a certain time. You know what I mean? So that mean nigga,
sundown.
you
That
was
was a sundown
walking, nigga,
town.
like up that fucking hill and shit, nigga. Yeah, nah, hell nah.
Yeah, it was a sundown town. Like, the sun go down, everything closed up, everything stopped. Your ass better be inside.
That part, fool. I used to be like, damn.
But nah, man, like I ain't never above taking the bus. Bus got me through some thugged out times, bro. Like,
For sure. But you know what? Once I moved to Vegas, I remember I was pregnant in Vegas and I had to take the bus. You know how hot it is out there and shit? And in Vegas, they would like drive past you if the bus was too full or like, nigga, I was like, oh, hell no. Like, this not never finna work, bro. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Oh my God. Here they go. Loud as fuck. Do you hear that shit?
I hate that shit. But
You hear that shit? Loud as hell.
but
For real, for
nah,
real.
hey, the bus got me through some thugged out times, bro. Like heat, cold, I've been rained on, everything.
Not the rain.
And when I
Oh
be
my
in other
God.
countries, like everybody be like, "Oh
Oh, see,
nah,
that's
you ain't
different
going
though,
through."
because it's like you don't really know, like, you know?
I'll be like, shit just normal to me. Like I did it for school. I did it for like I want to say I did it for like 3 years, like maybe yeah, 3 years, almost four. Like tough with it. Like when I say this, I went to two schools and I had to take the bus to both schools.
Damn.
So I was really like and finishing 2 years worth of programs in like 2.5 years, maybe almost three.
That means you were dedicated, fool.
Like that's what I'm telling you. Like I've been sweating on the bus. I've been rained on the bus. Shit, man. Hit by hail and got on the bus.
You ever took the wrong bus?
Yeah, hell yeah. That
That's the
man, that should
worst.
be the worst.
You be like, fuck.
Or or pass your stop on the bus,
Oh man, have to walk back.
bro. I didn't have to walk back. I luckily I had a bus pass. I got lucky as
All right,
shit.
so you were like, got off on the other one, got back.
If
Oh
anybody
my
ill
God.
transit is watching, hey, I'm a veteran.
He said I'm a
from
veteran.
from high school. So from 14 to about shit, well shit. I went to high school, so that's 14 to 18, and then 27 to about 30. So 7 years, the last 3 of those 7 years, tough on the bus, tough.
That's crazy. But then when I was in Jersey, it was like the bus and the train and like, but it's like you had to because nobody else really was driving and shit out there, you know?
Yeah, I mean you get super used to that. Like you just go, hey, we just gonna hop on the bus. We'll be there.
For sure, for sure. I was like, damn. And it was snowing and shit out there, fool. And I'm like, damn.
If I didn't
Like, here.
love, if I didn't love like driving, if I wasn't in love with actually driving, like I would definitely go back to taking the bus and the train like full time. I just like I'll be there when I be there, fool. I show up. And you set a
No, I'm
time and
sure.
you really gotta just like abide by that time. So that's like the structure of it is like amazing to me.
When it's legit, though. When it's not like fugazi and like, janky and shit. Like once you have to know, like I said, Vegas, nigga. When I learned they would drive past you, nigga, I was like, what? I was like, oh hell no, like hell no, like who does that?
Hey, hey, you gotta be. I'm not gonna talk shit about Vegas bus drivers, but you gotta be low down to pass somebody up in the heat like that. Like, hey, nigga.
Bro, like for real, it like really just passed you, and you'd be like, fuck, and then the bus don't run like every it'll be every hour or every whatever, so you gotta wait and hope another one is coming. Nah, you be like, fuck, that shit wild.
You gotta be low down and be like, nah, bro, peace.
Cause I didn't know. I was like, damn, they didn't stop. The homie was like, oh no, it's cause it's full. I'm like, what? Like, I'm used to the Cali shit again. They be like, nigga, you gotta stand up or whatever. Like, you just make room. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
hey,
said fuck all that.
man.
Like,
Cali buses ain't no joke, man. They be like, hey, nothing but bring it in.
yeah.
You're like, damn, bro. Like, it be you never understand like how musty people are until you stand next to them on a bus. Like, spread out, musty be like, you be cool. But when you packed in on that bus with the exhaust fumes and like
Or they don't want you to
must,
like they be mad if you don't give them your seat, or they feel like like if they feel like they need your seat more than you. You be like, what? Like,
mustiness is a whole nother level when that bus is crowded. When that bus is packed, like from front to back.
or they be standing up over you and shit.
Yo, mustiness is a whole new level on that. Like, ain't no coming back from that.
Back in Vegas, that's crazy. The bus though, I ain't took the bus in so long.
Man,
So long. I don't even
I,
remember, bro.
I be trying my damnedest not to get to that point.
Like I'm a Lyft, I'm a Uber, I'm a.
Especially when I be
But
in
I'm saying like
Mexico.
the options. We have way more options now than we did when we were younger. Like, you know what I mean? Of ways to get places.
Yeah. Well, but then if you think about it, your world grows at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
Because
right.
you've seen other things. You've seen a bunch of other stuff. So you're like, oh man, you know what? I'm gonna branch out on this section. I'm gonna branch out over here. Because you know me, bro. Like I travel. I travel like crazy.
Oh my god.
And remember I was telling you earlier, I can't even go to Tokyo now
Why?
because I gotta pay for this.
Oh god.
But
That's sad.
yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about just taking a cruise though, like a little
To
Thanksgiving
where?
cruise or something. I don't know, just like Mexican Riviera. You know what I'm saying? Like down to all the western side of Mexico. But I don't know. I wanna take my lady friend out for New Year's Eve.
Where though?
TJ, TJ. Like, cause you know I'm always in Mexico, so it's like
Yeah.
TJ's the first stop. Like,
TJ was our
it's a
spot forever. Full. That was our shit. Like,
bro. I treat it so differently now.
but I
It's
haven't
so
been there since like I was young, so like I know it's gonna be different and shit.
bro. Like me, I feel like I've grown up with TJ. Every time I get to a certain stage, like I visit and then we take like it's a different experience.
That's cool.
Like I started going back at like when I was like 31, 30, right? 30, 31. And
I mean, could you? Was it the same? Like you could get a room in San Diego and like walk across and all that shit, or it was like completely.
you know what? I didn't go until 2016. That's what I'm gonna say that.
Oh, okay.
Because my passport expired soon. So I remember like getting my passport and I was like, I'm gonna just go get a stamp real quick. Went there. It was 2016. This was like 8 years ago. So yeah, like I was 32. 32. So 30-year-old me is like, I want to see all the stuff that we missed when we was 18 or 19, growing up, because we was too drunk to like appreciate it. And it's totally different. It's like now I'm like, all right, I know now I don't want. Now I know where I don't want to go. And then at
Okay.
32, I was like, okay, let me like find this place. Let me seek another place like this. So now, like at 40-year-old me is like, I move like a pro. I'm like, look, this is where we're going. This direction that we need to go in. Like I move around TJ like I move around LA. Like, hey, we're not going over there. Like, we need to be right here. You know what I'm saying? This is safe. I know this is not safe. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I love that place. I love that place like I love LA.
That's cool. I'm just not like scared, so like I would be down. You know what I mean? Like I want to, I feel like people be scared to like experience other places and other cultures, like the real,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, it's weird because it's a different culture. Like it's a totally different culture from everywhere else I've been. Like I'm gonna say TJ is like LA. Is just like LA.
He said just like LA.
It is. It is.
As
That shit
far
is
as
like LA.
what?
Like I want to say the gentrification, because like I grew up in South Central, and it went from South Central to South LA, and Crenshaw and Kane was, or Crenshaw MLK was
Yeah.
actual Crenshaw Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and it was MLK
Yeah.
Boulevard. And that got a bad rap because now it's Obama Way. I gotta tell everybody like that
Oh my
used to be
lord. That's why
Crenshaw
we
and
tell people I'm
King.
like it's rodeo, but it's rodeo too. It just depends on how far you fucking go down
Facts,
the street.
facts, facts. And when you right there, it's rodeo. I remember taking the old girl that the first one.
Mm.
It was like, oh, I didn't know Rodeo Drive came down here. I'm
Oh
like,
my,
oh,
no. No ma'am, no ma'am. It's about
that's
the same, but
rodeo.
it's not the same. It's not the same.
That's rodeo. Like, what are
Because
you
if you
talking
go
about?
up the street a little bit, you're gonna be in the motherfucking jungle. So yeah, nah.
Yeah. And bro, like I think I was on the last show with you, and I was like, I grew up in the Wood Lakes. That's where I'm from, right? So
That's funny. That's funny because like I was like I always was everywhere, but I didn't even like really be like on the west side of LA for like a long time until I got older and I started meeting people that were like because I was always the east side type baby, like grandfather church on 100 between Maine and San Pedro. You feel me? I was over there. Nigga, I was in Carson, nigga Compton. Like I wasn't really on the west side, but then I started meeting people. With my sister, my play sister, she from Jungle. Her mama, her daddy Alibaba from Jungle's Rest in Peace. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she really be over there and shit. And then when I started fucking kicking it with like Lil Sody and shit, cause he used to live over there, and I used to be like, y'all can be over here. Cause from like what I mean? Like this shit was just different. But I was like the west side of LA is different. You know what I mean?
yeah, hey man,
It's
that's kind of
different.
like where we like. I wouldn't say like that's where we like left off, right? Where we wasn't really fucking with each other. Um, Not like that. Like for the viewers, not in a bad way.
Yeah.
It just life happened, right?
Yep.
So, because I don't want any of the viewers to get it confused and be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I wouldn't have." Nah, that's
Yeah,
always
no.
been my dog. Like we always been dogs together. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But nah, like I was living on the west side, and that's when we wasn't talking too much.
Yep.
Oh, you know who I was? You know who I was fucking with when I was living on the west side.
Uh, what's her name?
Hey, how do I put this?
That's why I
I
just said what's her name. Like,
I had to drive to Rancho for that. For Ontario, my bad, Ontario.
okay.
We was
Okay.
all kicking it. We was all kicking it, and then we didn't kick it.
That's when I had that Magnum or that not the Charger. Was it the Magnum? The little long. What was it? The Dodge.
Yeah, the
What was
Magnum,
that?
right?
Yeah. That was okay. I think I know. Damn, that's crazy.
And you was telling me like, oh, damn, you see, I'm about to incriminate myself. Oh man, yeah, last man, I was about to incriminate myself.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
do that.
but yeah,
But yeah,
I
man,
think you know what I'm talking about.
that's funny.
The one with the, you know what I'm talking about from Tuskegee. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. She was weirdo, kind of lucky, but I didn't realize it until after. You know what I mean?
that's like like old boy I talked to you. I introduced me to white boy.
You know,
Yeah,
because I used to like when I used to like meet people, and I'd be like, "Oh, okay, you," and then it's like, but really, people who appear to be independent, but they really just do everything their parents tell them to do. Really, on the low, really is what it is. So then it's like that's where the problem always come in, right? Because then it's like you thinking it's one thing, but then really it's like
yeah, yeah.
God. Then you be like, I know niggas be like, hell no. Like you can listen to your parents thinking I ain't gonna listen to your parents thinking that's your shit, that's your situation. What the fuck I gotta do with me?
Yo, facts, facts.
That's
The thing
funny,
is, like, nigga, they ain't paying my bills.
nigga. That like, oh God, that shit crazy. But I mean, yeah, being life, bro. That shit crazy.
Man, life is like a mug.
Oh God, man. Cause like man, last week, man, that shit was wild. Like everything that happened, I was like, nigga, like I went from helping this nigga save his life to this nigga stealing my car, breaking my phone, like saying he was gonna burn my house down, like all type of shit. I was like, oh hell no, fool. And my brother was like, nah, fool, you cannot be that's why. I'm like, yeah, that's why, man. That's why I be mean. But when you be mean, then it's like, oh, like you're the bad person and you're not loyal and all that bullshit.
And this is
Man, fuck that.
who is this?
The Maddie's dad, nigga. Like literally pulled, like broke in my house, took my kid, like dude, like did the absolute most. So I just couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, Doc, I just saved your life, boy. Like not even like 2 days
Yeah,
ago. I'm like,
you got to be on some shit.
nah, man. I feel like you know how like when you almost die, you be like having like a like you be like feeling like nobody give a fuck, or you just then it's like I feel like he was having a moment, where he needed to like realize like damn he felt like nobody gave a fuck. But instead of him like realizing, nigga, obviously if you're still with, like, I'm still letting you chill around me, dog, and we're not even together. Like you with your other baby mama, but I'm still letting you, I'm still trying to look out for you just cause But you still talking crazy and doing all this other extra shit on, nigga. Nah,
You gotta be on some shit to like
crazy fool, like real
go too
crazy. Like
crazy
he was
just to go
like
like that.
crazy fool, like real crazy. And it's like he keep like texting and calling. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm never gonna answer your call or text again, fool. Like that's over with.
Those are not
Like
sober thoughts. Like those are not sober actions either.
fool, but you would think, but I just feel like he thought he really was gonna die. I feel like, and you know when you feel like, and then he felt like nobody cared. That's what I feel like. He felt like nobody had his back. You know what I mean? Or nobody, went big on his behalf or whatever the fuck. I don't know, fool. But I just figured I couldn't. Cause I'm like, you're not even my nigga, fool. Like, what do I look like? Like, why? I'm not gonna be going through these extra problems, dog, and we're not even nigga. What?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. I'm like, no, that's out. Definitely out. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I'm just glad I passed it. Like, I'm glad I passed the test this time because normally, you feel me? I would have been like, oh, nah, nigga, fuck that. That's out. Can't do it. Not anymore.
But I'm gonna say, yeah, those are not sober actions though. Like that is not an action. Those are not actions of someone who's like perfectly sane, perfectly in their right mind, perfectly, sober.
I just really feel like he's crazy anyways, though. Like, honestly, I've always felt like that. And I feel like you do a lot, but nobody ever checks you on that shit. You know what I mean? People just let you, like, do all that shit. So, like, so when somebody do say, like, hell no, nigga, like, I'm not that, or, I ain't, then it's like, you don't know how to take that shit, then you want to try to go real big, and then it's like, you don't know how to take it. And I had to, like, really just be like, nigga, when I went, like, you know me, dog, when I'm over it, like, I went real big. I went real big. I just had to. So then he tried to go big, and then I don't know what he thought, but nigga, nah. Definitely not. That's not what this
I don't know
is.
what you was thinking, but you shouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, like not at all. Fool. We're not together. I don't fuck with you like that. Like the fuck you thought? I'm finished to make a whole work, like a week of work, because you fucking on some bullshit, nigga. What I look like? Stop it. I'm finna call the police, nigga. File this fucking shit with my insurance company. You feel me? All of that, like the fuck. Cause I need all my money back. Like, nah, nigga, that's out. That's out. Hella out. That shit crazy, dog. I just never couldn't believe. Me and my friends were like, what? Hell no. Hell no. I don't know what people be thinking though. People really feel like they can just do what they want to, and you supposed to just, ride with that shit or just be, okay with it. But like, nah, hell no, definitely not. I'm like, hell no. I'm like, I had a whole husband. I wouldn't even let him. Stop it. You thought you was fit? Nah, bro. Definitely not, fool. Definitely not.
Ah,
Definitely not. We go through crazy shit with people, but I don't know. Like, I guess it just depends. People think that you're gonna do a lot. I think people think you like give a fuck more than, or more than you do, or even if you do give a fuck about them, that don't mean you're gonna let them just do what they want to. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And you have to like set your boundaries and all that type of shit. You can't just let them do whatever. Like, because what the fuck do you think?
Hey, but you usually set boundaries early anyway. Like, or you one of those people who like feel like, okay, like once we get there, we gotta set this boundary.
But I feel like too, like I feel like people think you're joking, or they feel like they're exempt, or they're the exception to the rule, or to the what I
That
mean.
kills me every single time.
Like, why do you feel like you're special? Like, why? Like, why? What made you feel like you was different? That shit was crazy to me.
That part.
And then what was crazy? Look, so when the police caught him, right? They called me and shit, and then his other baby mama called me like, "Oh, I was in the car," and and I said, "Okay, well, you have to know better, right? You have to know, like, I was never gonna miss a week of work and let this nigga use my car. Like, you have to know better, right? Like, come on now, like, be smart, like, you really like just be like, you can't be this like, hell
Like
no."
whatever he told you, you should have known better.
Yeah, like who does? Like, why would I do that? Why would I be like, yeah, let me stop it, for like, stop, hell no. Like you have to know better. You have
for
to,
an entire
but you
week.
didn't.
That's stupid.
Man, like for real, like crazy shit. I'm just like, really, like you really thought that? And then she was like, well, he was back in the hospital, so I was like, yeah, well, none of that is my issue or my problem because, like I said,
See
I don't
that
know, but
that sound like a you problem. That don't sound
yeah,
like a
not
me
mine.
problem.
You already know we're
Cause
not going to do none of that shit.
cause you get that, I am not.
Yeah, like never, 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 never was, never will be either. And then he swore like I had took his phone full, and I'm like, bro, we're not fucking. Why do I care what's in your phone? Like, you need to be talking to your other baby mama for. You're like trying to get out the wrong one. Like, cause I don't care that much. That's the problem. Like you don't realize that yet, but obviously you want me to care, so you keep trying to. But nah, not for. I don't. Never been me. Not that chick ever. I'm not gonna never do none of that. None of that shit. But now it's like I feel like the point's been made to the point where it's like I'm an evil bitch, but I give no fucks because feel like that. I don't care. But just know
Yeah, I
everybody can
mean,
be cut off.
like what? That's not
Everybody.
gonna change nothing. That's not gonna
Yeah.
change how I feel about you, how I how I conduct myself around you.
Yeah. I'm like, nigga, I literally saved your life and you did all this shit, right? Cause like immediately after. You think I give a fuck about what you talking about? Like, not at all. There's nothing you can tell me. Nothing.
Just like
Nothing
they
at
said,
all.
no good deed goes unpunished, and you got
Man,
punished for one
man.
good
I
deed.
was like, damn, damn. That's crazy though. That's crazy. But that's how you know how people were raised or how they, how they think or I don't know, man. I don't know. People are different, man. I realize that. Everybody wasn't
You gotta handle everybody differently. You gotta handle
man,
them the way that
definitely.
you know you're supposed to handle them.
On God.
Because
On
like they
God.
say, like uh, the givers got to set limits because takers never do.
Yes, they never do. They're gonna take it all. For sure they will. If you let them, they're gonna just keep. And that's sad, man. That's sad. That's sad.
I mean, it's sad because it's like people, those people are living in a what is it, a survivalist mentality.
Man, I literally just had told somebody that I said some people are fucking opportunists. So like if they see the opportunity to be able to feel like they could, they're just gonna do
Yeah,
that and keep
take
doing it, keep
advantage.
doing
Yeah,
it. Yep, and they don't care. And then they don't think, and they don't take it like that. They don't think that that's what they're doing though, either. They don't. That's what's crazy
yeah.
that they don't see. You know what I mean? That's what it
Well,
is.
that's why they do it. That's why they do it because they think that they're entitled to it.
But why though? Like that's what I want to know. Like why do you feel like?
Why
And
does
then my
I
thing
mean
too
that's
always be like, I always feel like don't be sneaky with it, nigga. If you gonna do it, nigga, rob me to my face. You know what I mean? Like damn near. Like just be at this point. That's how I feel. If that's
I
how
feel
you
you
feel
on
like
that.
you want to do that, like don't try to make it seem like that's not what it is. If that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, AJ.
I know,
Man,
man.
last
We
week
done
was
went through the
crazy.
gamut.
Nigga, I be trying to tell people like you don't even know, man. You don't even know. And then it's so crazy because like certain people that I've been through shit with, like the way they like been getting at me or the shit they've been doing, I be like really like whoa, fool. Like you don't even know, but shit'll never be how the fuck you know how it is or how you thought it was
Or whatever you was
or what it,
thinking.
because I just
Just like
I,
no strings attached.
what'd you say?
Said it be on some like trust me, whatever you thinking, no strings attached. I let you handle it type stuff.
Just sad, man. Like sad, like crazy. People forever and ever and ever.
Yeah, doing some man crazy stuff.
Talking to you crazy or getting at you different, like
not even
Like,
to
who are you
talk to
talking
you,
to?
but just on some crazy shit in general. Like what?
Man, somebody told me some shit the other day. I was like, whoa, whoa. Like, I could be real petty and like really post like a whole bunch of receipts, dog, but I'm not even finna do all that because it's like you already know. You already know the deal.
Like I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him the homie one letter, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
his name sounds like one letter. You know what I'm talking about?
You stupid as fuck.
Like how do I even start this story, bro? Because it's like he did some like some he did some stuff that like wasn't that you. I mean, all right. I'm gonna just tell you the story. At the time, bro was working. I wasn't working, and but you know me, I'm a hustler. We find a way. We
Right.
get to the bread. Knowing that, he's like, "Yo, man, hey, let me hold like 300." I'm like, "Bro, $300? Like, it ain't really nothing." I'm like, "How are you gonna ask me to borrow $300? You know I don't have a job, and you got a job." But I'm like, I don't want to say nothing. Everybody go through it sometimes. As hustlers, like, dog, like I know I'm gonna go through it sometimes too. But I'm gonna find a way to get it. Run out of like, hey, my wiggle outs. So I'm like, here, bro, shoot him the money, shoot him the bread. And he's like, yeah, bro, I'll pay you back XYZ date. All right, cool. XYZ date comes. He don't call, he don't nothing. I'm like, all right, man, you know, it is what it is. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm Gucci. So he called me, he like, hey man, just want to let you know I still owe you the bread, bro. Cool, no problem. You checking in, be solid. Then it's like even like way more time go on. He like,
But
yo,
you hear me?
yeah, I
I was
can.
like, damn, I'm on here twice now.
I don't know what happened.
I don't either. That was weird. Okay. No, but you said you looked out on the. Why is this shit twice? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So bro, like he let some time go by. He's like, hey, bro, I still owe you bread, and like, cool, no problem. Shoot it whenever. Way more time go by. Bro still ain't got the bread. At this point, I'm like, yo, like I'm just trying to hang out. Cause I'm like, all right, bro, owe me the bread. Like it is what it is. If you can hang out, you can hang out on some like not even some like let's go out and spend bread shit. On some like, yo, pull up to the crib, shoot the shit type shit. Cause you know we was super tight. Like we was super tight. And so bro was like, I'm calling him like, yo, what's up, bro? Like pull up to the crib. And that's when or I'm on that. That's the energy I'm on. Bro, like decline the call, decline the call, decline the call. I'm like, bro, what's up with you? Like I didn't know we was on that. Like I'm not even on that shit. Like and that shit right there let me know. Like, okay, yeah, he
Like
had
you felt
no
guilty.
intention like bro had no intention of paying back. So it's like, all right, bro, you gonna treat me like a bill collector? I know what it's like. I know what it is. I know what it's hitting for. Like basically you let me know that $300 is what I'm pensioning for.
Do he got kids or he married? Like anything?
He I mean, I know one kid he got, and I'm not gonna outdo it like that. I know one kid. That's all I know of.
He's like, as far as I know.
Yeah, as far as I've been told, because again, I tried to like reconcile with bro because I was like, yo, that's my dog. Like, let me reconcile with bro. And he was on the same shit. Like the minute hey bro, let me borrow $300. I was like, bro, I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Like my nigga, if I didn't go on vacation 2 days later, I was out on vacation 2 days after he asked me. I was like, yo, I ain't got it, bro. They went straight on vacation.
Man, I did this shit for people, and I just be like, damn, it's like it'd be like you never did shit.
Hmm.
It's like they just don't be like, I didn't give people whole like apartments, houses, and shit to stay because they have nowhere to go. Like, like all type of shit, and you be like, and then it's like they just don't get like, nigga. It's like, nigga, you were just homeless, fool. Like,
Yo, especially when they like if they get the bag too. If they didn't get the bag, it's like, oh, you just chill for a minute. Like, bro, what?
but like, and my thing is, if I'm not even tripping off that, like, here, just whatever. But then it's like it'd be like the disrespect after the fact that make you be like, the fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, for real. Like, this is where we at, for real.
You ain't even on yet. you at the bottom level. And you still acting like you on already.
And then that'd be my thing too. And I'm like, if you fuck off the little shit, like I can't never trust you. Like when shit get like, because I already know what you gonna be on. Like,
Exactly.
like if you ran off with the little bag and shit, like if you was supposed, how niggas was supposed to like be like, oh, you supposed to do this, give me back this much money, and you run off with all that shit and you don't bring it back, and then it's like, nigga, I'm not never finna like look out for you again or try to put you on no other shit. Because if you ran off with, that nigga, I know you gonna run off with. Still stop it, like
with a big bag. Like how you run off on a little bag? Like that don't even make sense.
because they be thinking about like right then, right now, like dumb shit, man, dumb shit. I had just told somebody that shit. I said, so you like, or every time you get money, you spend it on like the same like things. You gonna buy jewelry, you gonna buy this, you gonna buy that. Halfway through the month, you gonna have to pawn that shit because you broke again, and you still don't got, you know what I mean, the basic shit. You keep buying cars when you ain't got no else, like just dumb shit. You feel me, like you know. Like you're not even thinking like invest that shit, dog. Especially like if you making quick money and it's like some shit that's not gonna last forever. Like you need to be investing in it and shit
Yeah,
that's
stack
gonna
that shit. Stack that
that's gonna
shit.
be a long term thing that you can flip to make it more, to use it on some dumb shit that's not gonna be consistent and stupid. Like why would you do that?
You gotta
Like okay,
watch.
so you have dumb shit.
You gotta just watch the cash. Like be careful. You gotta like dealership or shit
Stupid
that
ass shit.
you gotta have one half in the streets and one half in corporate.
You just gotta have a fucking plan. Like, what do you think? Like, that shit's not gonna last forever, man. Like,
It kills me when people think the street money gonna like get them over. Like, bro, like that doesn't last long.
man, the stripper money don't even last forever, man. On that, man, I used to tell people all the time. The lady who was at the club with me told me there is no retirement plan in this. There's no insurance with this. There's no, you know what I mean. So when you make your money, like you need to have a plan and be investing it in, this, that, and the other, like because it's not gonna last forever. Man, I fucking took that shit to heart, man. She had put 2 kids to college, nigga. Got her real estate license, like really was doing her shit. Like that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Like she had a plan because she knew. You feel me? But it's a lot of
Yeah,
people who didn't, man. Who just I don't know what the fuck they thought, but
thought it
I
grew
don't
on
know.
trees.
You get used to the little fast money too, but it's like you just gotta know, like,
Fast money go faster than it came.
on God. But it's like if you have it, at least use it on shit that's gonna like, be used to go towards
You
something
gotta
and make it.
That's the crazy part. You
Like
gotta sit like you gotta sit around and stack that shit. Like some people don't want to sit around and stack it because they like, oh, it's fast, it's fast, it's
it's
fast.
gonna
Like
come right back.
like it do, and that's the point. That's the point. That is the point right there. It's fast money, and you think it's gonna grow, it's gonna come forever, and it's gonna grow on trees. It don't do none of that. It don't do none of that.
And you gotta be like know that you can possibly take way more L's when you like doing all that type of shit.
You
You
like
know what I
it
mean?
come at a risk. It come at like way more risk than it should.
And people always think like, like they feel like oh you gonna get more like they don't people will do you the more dirtier because they feel like you gonna keep getting it or like you always like my fucking baby they gonna tell me I was like so you just not gonna buy your daughter no shoes he gonna tell me man you always got money what the fuck do that mean so because I get into a bag like that means you don't feel like you gotta like you know what I mean contribute
It's about contributing to yourself.
like the fuck does that mean, bro? Like basically telling me because your other baby mama is more broke than me, like you gotta help her more. Like, no, nigga, hell no,
It's about
fuck
doing the basics.
no. Once I heard that stupid ass shit, I'm like, see, that's the problem. That's why y'all dumbasses think stupid as hell. Like you get bread and you fucking use it on stupid ass shit when you could have like gave it to me and you know it I'm finna like spend it on you know what I'm saying some flipping like doing some other shit but you gonna spend it on dumb shit that's not gonna come back and really no return nigga and then you gonna be looking at me like nah hell nah fuck no stupid shit stupid
That's
dumb
one
ass
part
shit
is right. Like dudes who don't like pay child support think that like oh yeah you know what I would be way better off with child support. Like bro, that is the worst thing to do. Like don't pay the child support. Don't like yes pay the child if you're on child support. Cool, pay the child support please, but do what you can to like work with your kid's mom to like make it more effective. Because to put someone on child support, like you don't get it. The mom don't get nothing. Like the parents don't get shit. Child support is paying for the courts.
oh
Child support is
god
not. Child support is not. It has zero fucking interest with the child's mind.
oh god
Like that kid gets out of the $200 that these or $300 a month that these dads are putting in their daughter. That kid gets 50 dollars. The rest of that shit goes to the court.
Man, see,
It
this is
goes
the thing. That's why
everywhere
I
else.
stopped even doing that shit again. I just started going to the county and filing that shit. And then they'll fucking go get their money for you, nigga. They gonna take it regardless. Like, I don't even fucking, they gonna get their money, nigga. They gonna take your taxes. They gonna take anything you got, nigga. They gonna take your shit. Nigga, you won't be getting a passport. You won't be getting nothing for. And I'm gonna just be like, well, nigga, I don't know, dog. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But that shit weird. It's weird as fuck. Cause it's like if you was doing what you were supposed to do, like it wouldn't even be an issue. You feel me? Like
I'm, but that's the thing, right? You get both sides of the coin, right? Like dudes is like, yo, I'm gonna pay like $500 a month, and the woman be like, that's not enough, right? When you probably would have to pay child support $500 a month, right? Like you do it in the court, and it's $500 a month. What does mom get? Like $30, $100. If you're getting like 250, unheard of, unheard of. Like you now taking $250 because you didn't want $500,
mm-hmm.
and it's like
Stupid.
you fuck the game up for everybody, and everybody's getting fucked all around.
Mm-hmm. Dumb. Dumb as fuck. Oh God. It's like it could have just been so much easier. Because that's what I be always say. I be like, man, just get the shit or buy the shit, do shit for them. You know what I mean? But like, if I have to like send everything with my kid every time I send them to your house, nigga, that's a problem for me. Because then it's like,
Exactly.
what are you act like? What are you doing? If I gotta pack them in bags, send food, do like, they might as well stay here. Like, what
But
the
this is the
fuck?
thing. That's the thing too. Is like, okay, what if the guy's a great dad, like great
Mhm.
dad, but he ain't got no fucking money. Then it's
I
like,
mean, it's
like
different, like I said. But it's like my thing be if I see you spending money on uh weed, you always got weeds, you always gotta make sure you got a cut, you always make sure you got fresh
nah,
shoes, you always make sure like
nah.
you know what I mean? All this shit,
Like
but
I
it's
said, bro, really don't have no money. Like he's a great dad. Like he teaches his son how to box, catch a football, catch a baseball, play a sport. You know, teaches him
I
all
mean,
this
I
stuff.
ain't
But
gonna
he's
lie,
just
you know,
genuinely
it's a
broke.
lot of niggas like that. And most of the time they be broke, but you know what happens? They get bitches that ain't broke and they make them bitches do for the, you know what I mean? To try to like do for the kid on their behalf type shit. And then that'd be a problem too, because then it's like now you depending on these bitches, you know what I mean, to do like what you supposed to do, which is like a whole nother problem. You feel me?
Okay, so like what we're saying is we're getting with like there's a problem only because there's other more underlying problems.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep. When you could have just, you know, did some like other shit, but you can always try to take, you know, the easier way or the, you know, convenient way out, which is crazy to me. Oh God. I be telling people all the time I didn't see it, man. I didn't see that shit. I just be like, wow. And then it's like they
Yeah.
keep having more and more and more kids too. And then it's like, how you gonna? You can't even. You know, somebody always gonna get the short end.
Yeah. I mean that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen either way because everyone's so different from like I'm not gonna say back in the day. Yeah, I'm gonna say back in the day because it's when our grandparents and our parents and all that stuff. Well, our parents were like real strict, but like our grandparents was like, "Hey, I'm playing cool with you. I'm gonna write you a note in class," type shit. Now it's like, oh shit, I found somebody on the internet and like 30, 37, 30, 40. Not to say that like there's anything wrong with that because I'm a product of that right now. Um, it's totally different because like man, back in the days, like you couldn't have a kid and not be married. Man, they get a scarlet letter after that.
Not the Scarlet Letter.
Get the scarlet letter on your joint.
Like, what are you doing?
Facts, facts.
I just feel like my brother told me that my biggest mistake is I've always been like the cool baby mama. I never like did like you know the shit that other bitches do. Like I was just never me because that's just not my get on. Because I just feel like I got it. You know what I mean? I'll figure it out. Like with or without you, I got it. You know what I mean? If you don't feel like you need to do that for like that's your decision. But I'm not gonna let my kid not have or you know what I mean? What I want them to have because you are lacking in that area. But even though but that does not mean that you don't need to try or you don't need to contribute just because you know what I mean.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then I feel like that's a problem. Like it's like if you feel like I got it, then it's like you feel like you don't have to do as much because I got it. Like no, that's not how the fuck that's supposed to go.
Yeah, you're supposed to keep contributing because you need to contribute. Like it's kind of hard because you got to know who you with. You know, I wouldn't even say know who you with because like you never know who you with until like
Nigga,
the
because
time
they
comes.
always, you know, they introduce you to the representative, nigga, before you finally like really find out like the real nigga. They always introduce you to this other person, and it's never. Then you be like, by the time you figure it out, you be like, oh man, like you know what I mean? You be
And that's what I'm saying. Even on some like uh like from the male perspective, looking at women too. Like Like it's the exact same. It's the exact same. Like people will introduce you to the representative. Like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want myself to look like. And it's like, bro, you don't look like that. You don't even look that on like that on paper. Like if you wrote it down to see what it is that you look like
I can't.
these numbers right here on the paper ain't matching what you holding up right here.
Hmm. But see, too, I realized too, like when you tell people like a lot in the beginning, they I feel like they expect you to be or to do certain shit. And then you gotta watch that shit too, because then you gotta be like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, nigga, like I got that, but that don't mean offense to, just do all that for you because I have it or because I have access to that. Like, nigga, you just got here. Why did you feel like I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? Like you have your own
Right.
gym and shit, nigga. So like, okay, what? Then they just be like, oh yeah, man, you gonna work me out? And you gonna do it like off top? Because like, whoa, like why would you just assume? Because you know what I mean? Like I get paid for this. Like don't just come over here thinking. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah. That's man. That's why I really don't tell people what it is that I do. Like
Mm-hmm.
I if if I'm dating somebody, like they're like, oh, what do you do? Like I just tell them I'm a personal trainer, man. That's it. That's
And do
it.
they
And
be
I
thinking
just
like
like,
you're just like saying that, or they be thinking,
oh no, like they make their decision right then and there, and you could tell like where it's gonna go after that. You can easily tell where it's gonna go after that because the reaction is like, oh shit, like if someone's genuine about it, like and they're like, oh shit, like it doesn't really matter to me what you do, like, oh, that's cool, like, well, they ask you some shit like, what's the hardest part of your day, like, which means like, hey, I don't care what it is that you're doing. I want to know who you are as a person
that's cool.
around what
That's cool.
around what it is that you do.
That's why you like, do you so you get that often or do you feel like they like prejudge or
Yeah, there's a lot of prejudice that goes along with it. Like there's there's a lot of prejudice that goes along with it because like the the idea of a trainer is like some guy who like hits on women all the time, and it's like, well, nah, I don't. I mean,
that's
I
what
may
dudes
have,
that's what dudes yeah, that's what dudes do.
yeah, I may have like a large amount of women who like, but I don't. I don't get close. I don't get close to them like that. Like, no, hell no. Because, and I'll tell you why. Like, that's part of my rules, right? One, if you got to see somebody every day, nah.
Uh-uh.
Like,
Yeah, that's too
I
much.
want me seeing you to be a choice,
Okay. Okay.
not because I'm financially bound or, excuse me, financially bound or professionally bound. Like I don't want it to be bound by anything. I want me deciding to see someone like to be my choice. Hey, they can ask me like, "Hey, would you like to come over today?" And that gives me a choice to say yes, or it gives me a choice to say no.
Do you say no?
Do I say that?
Do you say no?
If I don't want to see somebody, yeah. If I don't want
Why
to
would
see
you not want
somebody,
to see them though?
um, because I know their energy is like it's kind of fucked.
But then
Not
why
to say
talk to
that,
them?
huh?
But then why talk to them in the first place, right?
Well, that's the thing. You don't know until you get to that point, right? Like if
Mm.
if I'm I'm like, hey, I want to see this person, like my current love interest, right? Like I really like seeing him. So she's like, hey, come over. You know what? I said no the other day because I had a couple of drinks and I was like, hey man, I'm not in the shape to drive. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's good.
yeah, I'm gonna say no.
But not because you don't want to see her.
Yeah, that's yeah. Um, are you asking me if there's anybody that I don't want to see or didn't want to see because I didn't want to see them?
You
Like
funny.
that shit used to happen all the time. Like I'd be like, yeah, nah, man, I'm sleep. I'm sleeping. I'll stay your ass at home. Like,
It's
go
people that
home.
like I did like I might want to see, but like they waited too long, or it just seems like it's gonna be too much to even try to like get to that point after, you know?
I feel you on that. I feel that.
You be like, damn, maybe you would hit me a couple hours earlier, but oh my
Man,
god.
speaking of which, we man, I woke up to see the message this morning. Okay, so for the fans, I mean, obviously we talk outside of the podcast. I'm like, hey man, you know, like let me know when you're in the studio. We could probably shoot something. Like she sent me a message back at 1 a.m.
I know
So
because like it just
I'm
was one of those days. Well, like when after I found somebody like the kids went to sleep, I was like, I'm about to go real quick because I'm trying to accomplish it, and you know it's harder to accomplish it with them than it is without them. You know what I mean? You see
yeah,
how loud it is like right now. You feel me? Like nigga, it just you never know. You never know.
that's funny though. That's funny as hell because you hit me up at 1 a.m. I'm like, bro, we was gone. We was
It was like it's late now. Like hit me back for another day, another time. Late
yeah,
now.
yeah. But man, like I want to do TJ again. I definitely want to do that. Like I feel like it's been a cool minute since I've really been outside.
And then you like stay in TJ or you stay somewhere else?
No, I stay in TJ. I stay in TJ. Man, they got way better places down there than San Diego. It's like
I mean, it's been a minute since I've been. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, well, you know what? We'll talk after the show, and we'll try to get you there like next weekend.
okay, this thing's a TJ pool. Like, all I remember is like what was the club we used to go to? And they used to like give us the drink like out the thing.
All of
Like,
them, all of them. Come to my club. I got 2 shots for you. Come to my club. I got 3 shots for you. Who's putting up five? Who's putting up five? Five, 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 five. Sold. Yeah,
it's been
man.
years. Oh God, but it was cool though. I remember it.
Telling you,
Bro,
man. Like we should. Let's try playing something this weekend.
all right. What day? Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday night. We'll say Saturday, and we'll roll back on Sunday. Everybody hit back on Sunday. Like we got to roll back early Sunday.
Let me get so early.
It's gonna hurt, man. Everybody's gonna be like, "Bro, I hate waking up for this."
Cause you don't even leave the club till like 6 anyway. So like,
Man, I'm old, bro. Like I leave at like 1 o'clock,
really? What time do you get there?
like 10 when it open.
That's crazy.
But it's not too many hip hop clubs no more. So I don't really go down and listen to hip hop.
Okay. What is down
Like
there?
um shit. It's a bunch of clubs. It's still a bunch of clubs. It's like right now I'm in like the I'm into this one little spot, right? I don't want to like blow my spot up because it's my spot. Like, and people are already discovering it, and I'm like, oh no, man. But
Like now, all y'all want to come and shit.
yeah, yeah. But they play like a like I don't want to say it's like a house music, but whatever it is, it's infectious. Like it's not hip hop. It's not one set genre. Like but they play it. Like the music is fucking awful.
It's like a mixture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I remember we were playing like they went to like do you think you're better off alone? Right, that, and then it went to like Michael Jackson. Don't stop till you get enough. What? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy like that. It's crazy.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm into that. Like that like I don't know. I'm weird. I feel like I'm the weirdo kid now. Like I'm the weirdo one. Like I listen to weird shit. And I eat
Why?
weird
Because you're like
shit.
older now.
Yeah, like cause man, full like 20. I feel like 20-year-old me would look at me and be like, "What, bro? Like you're the weirdo now, bro. Like you're that weird. You're the weird one." And I know it's crazy. It's crazy because like
Like when did that happen and shit?
nah, nah, nah. Like cause no, cause since we known each other from like way back. So like in my mind, I'm looking at us like 18, 18, 20-year-old us when we like
Right, like it's the same and shit.
yeah, when we on a whole nother page and it's like, all right, well shit. Like it's crazy because like no matter what, like you still like we still rock with each other
Mm.
through all of the changes. All of the changes where like sometimes now I'm like, bro, that's weird. What you doing is weird. And you're like, bro, like you look at me like we've been doing this. You don't remember this one time? And I'm like, oh yeah. And then like I'll do some shit and you're like, bro, that's weird. I'm like, nah. Look at it like this, and you be like, damn, that's dope. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
gonna do that. You be like, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. And I get to see your take on it, and I'm like, that's that's weird, but like, and we out weird each other, bro. Like it's crazy. It's
This
crazy.
niggas outward each other. I'm dead.
It's crazy, but in the dopest way possible.
Oh my god, it's fucking 10:05. All right, cool. You know the morning is gonna come early. Definitely,
Man.
let's hit up TJ next weekend. Maybe we can do the podcast and TJ. That would be kind of dope and different,
Ooh.
kind of lit.
All right.
So hit
Let's
me
give
up.
me like a few minutes after this, and then we'll get into it.
All right, bet.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all. We out. Good night.
Bye.